y'all, and welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Just Miss J, and today we're going to finish off my three-part series of me discussing the various roles in education I've had. My last video, we ranked them according to stress, flexibility, all that jazz. And today, we're going to talk about which education job fits your life stage. So, let's get into it. So, which role is a good entry point into education? In my opinion, I would say subbing, because it gives you that chance to see what grade levels you would want to work with. But if you want the more hands-on experience while getting into the education world, while easing into it, I would still say subbing, but being a paraprofessional or a teacher's assistant, which they don't really call them that unless you're doing pre-daycare, but being those two roles are going to give you that hands-on experience while easing you into the role. For a role that works well with flexibility, I'm going to say do something like subbing. It gives you flexibility because you get to pick what days you want to work. Tutoring, online tutoring, they do need those a lot of the time. You do need online tutors. And adjunct teaching, can't really tell you what that is, but like if your schedule, you can't do the traditional for elementary school 7 to 3, 7 to 3, 8 to 4, 7:30 to 3:30, whatever. If you can't do the regular teacher schedule, then try those roles like tutoring, online tutoring or in-person tutoring or substitute teaching. They're very flexible because they give you the balance that you need if you can't do those traditional roles. Which role is good if you love supporting students without being the lead? Paraprofessional, off top. I'm just gonna say that, because as a paraprofessional, most of the time you're not really the lead. You're just doing what the teacher is asking you to do, or supporting with like IEPs. Yeah, supporting with IEPs. School counselor, you can still support the students without being the lead. Instructional coach or any other specialist role, they let you help the kids, support the kids behind the scenes. And you don't carry the classroom responsibility. So, like I said, school counselor, instructional coach, specialist roles, those are definitely behind the scenes. Like, you're not leading the classroom. And being a paraprofessional, you're just assisting. So those definitely let you support kids without being the lead. If you want a role that helps you have a deeper emotional connection, teaching, social work, school counselor, and mentoring programs. You get to work one-on-one with the kids, and you get to build that meaningful relationship, and you get to see how you're impacting that child. Because as a school counselor, there was nothing more that I loved than seeing those light bulbs go off, seeing that aha moment, seeing that child feel and know that, hey, I'm cared about. Someone hears me, someone sees me. Like, it's nothing like it. And you get that more in the school counseling role than the teacher. Now, sometimes students do have their favorite teachers that they go to where that teacher is like a mentor to them. So, like I said, you want that deeper emotional connection, school counseling, social work, mentoring programs, teacher. If you're looking for a role with long-term substantiability that supports it, teaching and being tenured. So teaching longer than just 5 years. Because nowadays you're seeing a lot of teachers are doing their 5 to 10 years and then they're out. Some of them are barely making it to that 10-year mark. But teaching, a curriculum specialist, administrative positions like your principals, AP, your principals, your assistant principals, That provides stability. The schedules are predictable though, and there's room for growth. So if you want to be like a curriculum specialist or a principal and you're teaching and you want to do something more, you're going to have to stay in teaching for a minute. But nowadays, you got teachers who teach for like 3 or 5 years and they're becoming an instructional coach. Or they done taught 3, 5 years and they're principal. So, but I'm not going to get on that soapbox. That'll be a different video. But yes, those are your long-term substantiability roles. Roles that shift, if you're someone that's looking to stay in education instead of leaving it. Like I said in the last question, you might want to shift. So you might go from teaching to school counseling. If you're like me, you did school counseling first and then teaching. Don't do that. But you could always go back. But you could do school counseling, academic coach, speech language pathologist, instructional coaching, curriculum development, assistant principal or principal. You might decide, hey, I like teaching this content area, but I want to switch and do a different content area because this is too much. Or you might go from being a general education teacher to a special education teacher. I've seen that shift. I've seen where people have graduated with a bachelor's degree in early childhood education. They subbed, got hired on as a SPED teacher and love that better. Or you could leave out of teaching, go be a media specialist. It's so many different areas that you can shift to within education if you don't want to stay in the classroom, even just changing grade levels. So you might go from teaching elementary school to high school or teaching elementary school to middle school. I've never seen it go from there, from upper grades to lower, unless it's like 5th grade, I want to try 2nd. So, and you can even shift that way if you don't want to leave teaching. So it's really up to you, because that can help reignite your passion and prevent burnout. And for me, I left, but I want to go back to school counseling because that will prevent burnout. That will work for my life stage. So there's really no best job in education, just the best fit for your life stage right now, for where you are right now. And that's really what I was saying in all of the videos, is that you may be in education, you may be teaching, and that might not be the best fit for where you are in your current life right now. You might need to take a step back and do something else. And I'm not going to say yay or nay, stay in education or not, but do what fits your life stage right now. So if you are an aspiring teacher, try out some of those other roles first, like subbing, parapro, and then see if that's still where your heart desires. For some people, this is a calling to work with kids. So you may be seeing on TikTok where the teachers are leaving and they're gone for a couple of years and they come back, or they leave in the middle of the school year and then they come back. Something is pulling them, calling them back to that. So, like I said, there's no best job in education, just the best fit for where you are right now. So, yes, if you stayed this far, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you can be notified any and every time I drop a video. Share this video with any and everyone. Also, take a look at my sister's channel, Naturally Kimmy. Take a look at our sister channel, The Adventures of Kim Lissa. You can also follow us on Instagram at The Adventures of Kim Lissa. And you can also follow my new venture, something I am passionate about. It aligns with my passion in education. You can follow my new Instagram for my new business venture, which is Head and Heart Learning. So follow me on Instagram at Head and Heart Learning. We're just building, we're just getting there, but take a look at the page, click the link in the bio on that page, and yeah. Also, drop some comments if you liked this series. and take a look at the other two videos. Until the next time, peace.